Hi, Dr. Angela with a continuation of the blog that I did on depression, divorce, and the holidays. I gave you 3 tips in that first video, and I promised to give you some more tips in this video. Now, this is going to be a quick video because the foundation was already laid in the previous video. If you are going through divorce or you are divorced and you are dealing with depression, then you really want to go back and listen to that first video, and I'll make sure that there's a link down there for you to listen to that first video. And you'll want to stay on my blog because I've done several videos or blogs on depression. And I think the reason why I keep doing them is because it's really near and dear to my heart. I've realized over the years that I've suffered from depression. I've bounced back several times. But when I feel myself going to sleep and not wanting to deal with things, then I realize, hey, you know what? You're depressed. Now, this whole idea of divorce means being by yourself. So here are some hot tips for you because I want to keep this video fairly short this time. Some hot tips that I want to share with you as you go through this holiday season. So this is tip number 4. Remember, the first 3 tips were in the other video. Do not isolate yourself from other people. This is the time of year where you're going to want to sit in the house, just veg out, eat, apple pie or whatever, because you really don't want to be around people. You're not with the person that you married. And so you feel lost and you feel alone. The worst thing you can do is isolate yourself from other people. So my tip for you is don't isolate yourself, and in fact, find a way to become a part of something. This is the perfect time of year for you to volunteer at your church, at your synagogue, in your community. There are people who need help, and if you start to give of yourself, you're going to find that your mindset begins to change, and you won't feel alone because you'll start focusing outward rather than focusing inward. Tip number 5, remember that you are not perfect. So don't beat yourself up about the fact that you're divorced. I told you when I got divorced and I went through my first few holidays without him, I thought that I was a failure. I was big, fat 0. There was something wrong with me. That's not true. So what I want you to think about, what I want you to do is to remember that you had some good memories, but it's done now. Like I said, a previous tip was to let go. Tip number 6, right? Yep, tip number 6. Glad I have enough fingers. Think about what's important to you and take care of yourself and the people you love. Think about what's important to you and take care of yourself and the people you love. That might be your parents, your children if you have children, your best friend, your pets, but think about what's important to you now. That person is gone, but those other people are still there. You still have your parents, you still have your siblings and your relatives, and they need your attention now as well. So what's important to you? Give that some attention. Give them some love, because the more you give, again, the more you'll feel better. I want you to remember that you are strong. And like I said, you're not by yourself. Please leave your comments, like this video, reach out to me. I will be happy to pray with you, to talk with you, to help you get through this. I am an ordained minister, and I would be more than happy to spend some time with you so that you can see how strong you really are. I have some links on this page that I invite you to check out. My Empower Network, something that you can get involved in to get your mind off of this and change your life. So again, remember, we all have gaps and we all need to close them. This is Dr. A signing off. Love you and happy holidays.